The question for this video presentation is, what is the legal concept behind the role of a company secretary? Why this role is required at all? So many times people feel that the role of company secretary is unwanted, and why do we need to have this extra cost of appointing a company secretary? Why can't we just do away with this role? So this discussion is more on the legal concept rather than why, how and what of the question. So let's proceed ahead. I guess many of you might have heard the term that company is a legal person created under a law. Or sometimes we also say that company is an artificial person incorporated under law. So what that means is a company has a distinct identity from its owners or from its managers. So it is a legal person, so it is just like a person like you and me who can hold assets in its name. A company can enter into agreements with another person for maybe supply or purchase of goods. A company can enter into rental agreements. A company can open bank accounts. A company can have trading accounts. So this legal person as such can do everything that you and me can do. Unfortunately, the problem is this legal person does not have a brain. It does not have its thinking ability. So this person, while it can do so many things, the company, the legal person, cannot think on its own. So to do that thinking, there are two parties involved. So shareholders are not really much involved in decision making, but they are the owners of the company. So they technically give birth to the company. They are the owners of the company, whereas directors are appointed to run the company. And to ensure that directors run the company as per the laid down procedures, shareholders normally sign a constitution or memorandum or articles of association and give it to directors so that directors' decision making is fair. In case of a small company where the shareholder and director is the same person, normally there is not much complexity. However, when there are many shareholders and there are many directors, the complexity can arise. For example, some directors may say that their view is in one direction, whereas some other directors are having a different view. So, how the decision will be reached in this case? Obviously, the rules are laid down in memorandum and articles of association. However, to ensure or to oversee that process is the role of a person called company secretary. So this is where the company secretary comes into picture. So company secretary is a person who ensures that the affairs of the company and the decision making of the company, this legal person, as well as decision making of the shareholders meeting, as well as the decision making in the board of directors meeting, is carried out as per the laid down procedures in memorandum and articles of association. So company secretary in a way is a guardian of this entire process and ensures that there should not be any confusion or a question as to the validity of some decisions because those decisions were taken without following the proper procedure. So it is the responsibility of a company secretary to ensure that this procedure is followed properly. So what exactly are the company secretary's responsibilities? So here I list few, and I think now with this legal concept it will be clear to you how these responsibilities fit in company secretary's job. So the first one is to ensure all activities of the company are carried out as per the constitution, as per the rules and regulations written in the constitution or memorandum and articles of association of the company. Ensure that the procedure of decision making is properly followed. So either in shareholders meeting or the meeting of the boards, ensure that whatever is mentioned in the constitution is followed before a decision is reached. So if constitution says that the decision will be taken by majority of board members, then secretary has to ensure that the majority is reached. Maintaining minutes of the meeting is also company secretary's responsibility. So in case there are any issues subsequently, the minutes can be checked and what decision was reached and how it was reached can be verified. In addition to this, company secretary is also responsible for maintaining registers and any other books of the company like directors register, officers register, shareholders register, and there are many other registers. And lastly, company secretary may be sometimes called to certify important contracts or agreements. So what happens here is if another big company is entering into a big contract with your company, they may want it to be certified by the secretary and confirm that this decision was reached fairly by following the rules and regulations of the company constitution. So in summary, company secretary is entrusted with responsibility of ensuring that key company decisions are taken as per the right procedure. Secretary is also a custodian of company documents.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.